Hi everyone, I have another unboxing. This is another SkullPanda. I took another deep dive and went into the Ink Plum Blossom series, and I am dying to see what this one is. And today we have a special guest. This is Charlie. He's one of my Halloween kitties. He is a rescue, and as you can see, he has a little bit of a wonky eye. But he's beautiful, and he likes to watch unboxings. So he's going to hang out with us while we do this. And this one shouldn't be. It's going to be short and sweet. But, so yeah, this is the Ink Plum Blossom series. And I am dying for the series. Now, these are not plushies. These are just the figures. And they're a bit smaller, so let's get into this one. Here's the rip. What do you think so far, Charlie? Oops. Try not to look at the card because the card is sitting right on top. So here's our bag. I always do this. I always forget to show everybody like what the figures are. These are the different figures in this series. It's a pretty big series compared to the plushes that I've received so far. But they're all cute. And this series, again, kind of like when I did the May Dark Forest, anything Halloween, gothy, that's just right up my alley because that's what I was back in the day when I was young. I'm still a goth girl at heart, if you want to call it that. What do you think, Charlie? You want to open it now? Like ripping off a band-aid. Oh, look at this. This one, I can't remember her name. Trying to take out her card. Here's her card, and you can barely see it. The Valley. This one is the Valley. So this series is really interesting. They say it's like where reality meets surrealism, I think. And there's one called The Bridge, and it's supposed to represent like a bridge. They represent things that you see just out and about in everyday life. And the Valley is supposed to be, I think, one that's like about change. If you go to SkullPandaWorld.com, you can read about all the different series and the figures and what the series are about, the figures. But the Valley, God, she's gorgeous. Look at this. The details are insane. And then, of course, this is going to be based what you can see out and about in China. And that's kind of like what her hat is all about. This is gorgeous. And these little figures are definitely, they have weight to them. But look at her hair. She's so pretty. And then, of course, the little plum blossom on the back. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm in love with this. We're probably going to see more of the series. Now, this I got on Amazon.com. You can get some of the series on Amazon.com. They carry them. You literally get them within a day. I'm just amazed at the detail. And then her little earphones or whatever they are, they're just adorable. Her helmet. That's like with the SkullPanda, the helmet. And look at the flow in the back that they did on the helmet. She is freaking adorable. Ooh, her eyes almost look like they're, I can't tell if they're black or they almost like I have a green tinge to them. And the expression on her face. And her little makeup. But her hair is what's getting me because it's like, look at that. They said it's supposed to represent like ink strokes, and definitely I can see that on here. There's a lot of artistic design that goes into the SkullPandas, and each series has a, like I said before, has a story, and they tie into art and just different types of art. Impressionism, surrealism. I think surrealism. I'm not an art major, you can tell. I was not an art person. I was in choir and music all through school, so my mother's an artist though, so she'll definitely like these. Very cute and super cool, and I love the story. I'll have to look up the story and put a copy of what she's about on here so you can read about it. So yeah, that's the SkullPanda. Oh, you can't even see her when she's sitting down. Barely. She is beautiful. That's the SkullPanda Ink Plum Blossom series. And this one is Valley. And she's just absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. I hope you like this unboxing. If you've received any of these, or you've got any other series or any unboxings or blind boxes that you're doing with these figures or any other kind of figures, please comment. Let me know what you like, what you're getting, and what you might like to see an unboxing of. So far, the SkullPandas are my favorite, and I think you're going to see a lot more. And if you like seeing the unboxings, let me know. Have a great day, everyone. Charlie's asleep now. Good night, Charlie. Get some sleep, buddy. We love you. Everybody have a great day.